at Lexus River Center. They're giving us a car to take to our New Year's Eve trip that we're taking to Panama City. So this is our first time checking out the car, so let's go and check it out. I love it. I love the wood interior, and I am used to the GPS, but we do have a portable one that we'll use to find our way in Florida. It's going to be different being higher on the road. I'm used to driving a little sports car, but I think we can get used to it. We need this for our big trip. So I just took the first drive, and some of the things that I noticed that I really, really love is this. It might not look like much, might just look like a few buttons, but what those are memory buttons for the positioning of the seat. So I can move the seat up or back, and I can even change the positioning of the steering wheel, and then I program it in to the button that I want. So I have seat number 1, and then Pete would have seat setting number 2, because you know what, the wife is always number 1, right? So I just position that, and then if Pete and I are changing, driving throughout the trip, we don't have to reconfigure everything and get everything just perfect. We just push the button that we want, and it's set exactly to our preferences. So that's going to come in really, really handy tomorrow. So
I've pretty much brought every gadget in the world, from radar detectors to GPS to the iPod, and this thing can handle it all. It has multiple power sources. It also has an auxiliary input, so not only can I charge the iPod, but then I can have the audio come out into the stereo. It is unbelievable. We are totally geared up and ready to go.
Pete found one more device that he could set up in the car.
The phone. It is now paired with Bluetooth. We can go now.
So how many total devices do we have here?
We have the radar detector, the GPS, the iPod, and the BlackBerry.
Is that enough?
I think we can go, although if we wanted to, there is a USB port, and we could charge our camcorder too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready.
We're good.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
On the road.
One of the things that's great, that I think is fantastic for loading our luggage and everything, is the fact that you don't have to actually use a handle to open the rear hatch. You can just push the little button and hold it in. And like magic, the rear door opens up. And thankfully it has a nice beeping noise too, to make sure you step back so you don't bang your head when it comes down. And to close it, you can either hit that button again or hit the button right by the handle.
See, this is the dance I do. I'm back it up. I'm back it up. We've got one more feature that we like too, right?
You don't have to do that when you hear the beeping noise either. So, alright, let's go inside, we'll show you another feature. What's really nice, when you get in, you have plenty of room, you're kind of far back from the steering wheel, and as soon as you put the seat belt into the lock, we go for a little ride. The seat moves up into position, the steering wheel lowers down to where you had it, you're all set to go. You put your foot on the brake, start it up, and we're off. Well, we made it back safely, but we wanted to go over a couple of the things that we liked best about the car. So, I know if I had to pick a few things I like the fact that it does have pretty good pickup with the engine that came with it. The feel felt really nice. I still, as we saw, really like the thing that when you put on the seat belt, the seat moves into place. Would have been nice, as we said, I mean, we had our own GPS unit if you have the means. Of course, Lexus does offer the built-in GPS if you want to spring for that, so that's always a nice thing. But if you had a favorite thing, what would you say?
The seat warmers. They were great as we were coming back from Florida to Ohio. It started to get a little colder, so the more cold it got, the hotter my bun warmers got.
Alright, so there you go. So that's good. And we like the automatic liftgate too as a nice feature, so you didn't have to worry about that. Having the sunroof was nice to let in that Florida sunshine, so really overall I'd say the Lexus RX 350 is definitely a win.
Yep.